Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to The Power of One. Today we're watching Loki Episode 3, Lementation. Folks, thanks for joining me again today on The Power of One. Today, it's going to be an interesting episode, to say the least. The episode itself is titled Lamentis, which in Latin means laments. This may be in reference to Loki finding out all the things he may regret. He's gonna, I have a feeling, see more than one variant of himself, because this whole thing seems more than one person would do. The female Loki that was revealed at the end of the last episode, first of all, hated being called Loki, which, yeah, that tracks. Second of all, it makes me think that she gets called that a lot. I don't know. There's just something about it. It rubs me the wrong way, and I think we're actually going to see more Loki variants. So, we shall see. I'm really digging how things are going so far in this episode. I loved the kind of Sherlock Holmesian piecing together of the loophole in the time security that Loki found last time. So I'm very curious to see where this time door took him and what kinds of things he finds out along the way. Also, is it going to be straight Loki in the episode, or are we going to get more of Mobius as well? Kind of seeing the fallout of the timeline bomb that she set off. So, folks, let's jump right into this one, shall we? All right.
Okay, ask.
How many people are guarding the timekeepers?
Sorry, what?
Oh, totally playing with her mind. I absolutely love it. Yep, and in the middle of emergency that cleared most of the TVA out, she shows up to do her thing. I love it. Oh! She flash bombed the timeline as a distraction. Oof, lady got some skills. Yep, he knows where his knives are.
A few questions.
Have you really got nothing else better to do? Come any closer and I'll kill him.
Go for it.
He's a variant, duh, like that's a threat.
Get off my leg!
Oh, that's pain. Oh yeah, you're on his turf now.
Is that one of your powers?
Where did you send us?
Oh, this does not seem nice. Oh, this seems terrible.
So we're a team now? Oh God, no!
Need your help!
You're so weird!
You're so weird. Loki says that about someone else. You're so weird. Oh, is she really going to try and seduce him?
As soon as I turn that tempad back on, I'm going straight back to the TVA to finish what I started.
Good.
Now explain that.
I'm sorry about not calling some faded photocopy of me, Loki.
Good, because that's not who I am anymore. I'm Sylvie now.
Really?
Plan was to tear the place down, create the ultimate power vacuum, and then just walk away. I'd never have done that.
Yeah? Well, I'm not you.
Okay, I like that they're using this to show that the variances have plenty of difference. They're not just photocopies of one another.
More meteors, gravity quakes, and of course the collapse of society in the face of annihilation.
Ah, The fun trinity.
Brute force is no substitute for diplomacy and guile.
Noted.
She still walks in with the sword.
Sorry about that.
Don't be. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I did too.
Yes.
You're no travelers. You're devil.
Well, you're not wrong.
Which one was that? Diplomacy?
Don't.
Or-
Okay, these two have a nice chemistry. Oh yeah, this looks fun.
Well, this looks fun.
All right.
Hello, look.
Like someone with a shit plan.
It's a great plan.
Is that a sweater he's wearing? But yeah, this is standard company town fare, all right. Get the rich out. Leave the average person to their terrible demise.
I'm not going to waste my time rooting around for the tempad when someone taught you fairly decent magic.
My mother.
Ooh, fairly decent. It's a compliment almost.
Just go into their minds and project some sort of illusion.
Really, it'd be easier if I just
Enchanted me and make you give you the template so you can leap out of a living train. No, thank you.
Well, then don't ask.
Yes, thank you very much.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, I'll take hers. Thank you.
These two really do have a good working chemistry going on.
Must have been would-be princesses? Or perhaps another prince?
A bit of both.
You do realise we're about to try and hijack the power source to a civilization's only hope.
I do.
Now, the best part about this is they win either way, or at least our Loki does. Because if those people died on this planet anyway, then they get the power and get out. If they don't, draining the power of the Ark will create another branch and the TVA may show up. Is he drunk?
Movie, everybody! Another!
Alright, throwback to the first Thor.
When did you get so paranoid?
Oh, I guess it must have started when I spent my entire life running from the omniscient fascists you work for.
Entire life. Okay, so she was a variant at a young age? It makes me wonder if she was caused by somebody else.
Love is a dagger. You can see yourself in it. It's beautiful until it makes you bleed.
And she's just smiling because she finally gets to break something. Oh, Jesus. That was unexpected.
Wow, I did take quite the tumble.
You arsehole. You killed us!
Maybe we can fix.
So what, we hijack the Ark and make sure it gets off this moon?
I mean, sounds like a good idea to me.
Just wreck the timeline. Man, that would be such a terrible thing to see coming.
I had to pull a memory from hundreds of years prior, before she even fought for them.
Before she joined the TVA,
Yeah, she was just a regular person on Earth.
a regular person.
Loved margaritas.
There it is.
I was told that everyone who works at the TVA was created by the Timekeepers.
That's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
There it is. That's what I thought.
Because this is gonna suck.
Yeah, it will. Oh my god. See, I don't even know why these guards are trying to do their job. Oh. Oh! I dig that chest piece armor she's got. That's actually really cool. The designing on it is neat. I think in that moment he just figured out he's in an enchantment. And that's why the Ark never takes off. Wow. Okay, so first of all, that episode went by in a flash. It was only slightly shorter than the other ones, but it did not feel at all close to what the other ones were. I love the byplay between these two. Loki has never displayed any sort of power like that telekinesis, the building thing. I think they may still be in the enchantment she tried throwing on him, and he's figuring it out finally. Possible, but we'll see. Because, yeah, that was new. I'm really curious as to how more byplay between those two are going to go. I want to know more about her. I want to know her background and that throw-off line about her entire life running from the TVA, who were trying to prune her. Her entire life. That means something happened early on that made her a variant. Much like, essentially, the Avengers made Loki a variant. I really want to see how they're going to explain more of her, and honestly, how these folks are going to get away. Now, a lot of the city still had power, so one would assume there's some sort of, you know, city power plant that might be able to do it, or the engines of the Ark might still be there as well, so. But I really did like that scene when the Ark got hit. Everyone that was starting to riot went stone silent. That was an accurate depiction of the death of a hope. Absolute death of hope. So, very good episode. I'm going to be chomping at the bit for more next week. Cannot wait, and I hope you are here with me for it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for Loki. And remember, you are a power and you can change the world. So let's get out there and do it. Have a good one, folks.